Hi, everybody. I'm Misha Stone, and today Cora Kenborn is with me. She is a USA Today bestselling author of over 32 multi-genre novels, including the how am I saying that?
Rare.
Carrera Cartel trilogy. While best known for her dark and gritty romances, Cora infuses sharp banter and a shocking blind side in every story she writes. She loves a brooding anti-hero who falls hard for a feisty heroine who stands beside him rather than behind him. So do I. That's like the best romance for
I
me.
love it. Yeah.
The
Great.
more broody he is, the more moody he is. Yeah. He has to be a jerk to everyone else, but not her.
Absolutely. And she's got to stand up to him, but know when to chill a little bit, let him take
Yeah.
the reins.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So this is another episode of Spicy Mafia authors spotlighting that we're doing every month.
Sounds good to
Sounds like a
me.
long, sounds good. Okay. So this month, like I said, we are working with Cora Kenborn here. So Cora, what do you have coming up? What's your next project that's going to
Um,
excite everybody?
I have a lot coming up in this year, but what I'm really excited about, just finished, is the Marchese Empire.
Okay.
It's a trilogy. It's a mafia trilogy, and the last book just came out in October,
Okay.
Tormented Diamonds. So now that the trilogy has finished, I am putting the first book, which is Torch Spades, and don't look at my little banner up here because I sold out the first one. So
Well,
this is
that's a good problem to have.
we're just going to pretend like that's not there.
Yeah.
But this is Torch Spades. This is Johnny, and I love him. But this is the first book in the trilogy. And just to tell you a little bit about that book is going to go on sale, I think, the 18th through the
Okay.
25th. It's going to be 99 cents marked down.
Great.
And the trilogy is a little bit of a different type of trilogy. Yeah. It's
Okay.
not your normal mafia type trilogy. The only way I can really describe it is if you're a Sopranos fan, and it
I
would be
am.
if Tony Soprano and Dr. Melfi really got together.
Oh, that's a good
So
spin.
Johnny is an ex-con pyromaniac,
Ooh.
and our heroine is Dr. Becca Brennan, and she's his psychiatrist because Johnny is court ordered to attend therapy until he is rehabilitated.
Oh, okay.
And uh, so the way I put this series together is the reader is at a little disadvantage, and while we're in both the POV of the heroine and the hero, Johnny holds a lot of stuff back. So the reader is a
Okay.
little bit kind of in the dark, just as Becca is. So you're kind of learning things as she does. And he keeps his walls up just enough to keep you guessing, like he
Mhm.
likes it. He's a little bit sarcastic, you know what? But as the story unfolds, you learn a little bit with Becca that everything as it is in the mafia, not what it seems to be.
Okay.
And so you learn Johnny has some secrets, Becca has some secrets, and as they give into this forbidden attraction to doctor patient,
Hmm.
the walls come down and the secrets come out, and so do the monsters.
Oh,
So
good. That sounds really good.
yeah, I love it. Johnny's one of my favorite, and I love it because Becca is, as we talked about, she's a strong female.
Hmm.
She's a doctor, but she's tortured herself, and she's very reserved. She's very straight-laced. I'm used to writing brash
Okay.
females.
Yeah.
It's different for me. I love her. She's very intelligent. She's very reserved, but Johnny brings a side out of her that she's not used to.
That sounds really, really good. And that's
Torch Base is book number one.
book number one. And but there's three books in it's a
There's three
trilogy, right?
books. Yes, there
Okay.
are.
And that's going on sale at the end of March. Is that right?
On March 18th.
March 18th. Great. Okay. So we'll have links and everything for everybody
Yes, we
then.
will.
So let's talk a little bit about how you write.
Okay.
Do you have any writing superstitions, rituals? And if you do you secretly believe that they are 100% necessary?
In my world, they are. I'm a very superstitious person. I do because every time I write, and this is so crazy, I have to put my AirPods in and I have to, belt out like three songs before I even start with the keyboard.
Oh,
And I
like to warm yourself up?
so nobody can hear them but me, but I'm singing out loud. And thankfully, usually no one's home to hear it. Um, have to sing them word for word. And I've only gotten caught one time. I think my daughter came home early from college, and she to this day will not let me forget it. Remember that time I came home and you were belting out beautiful trauma and you were so off tune, Mom. But I have to do it. And I don't know if singing the words like kind of opens up the word vault for
Right.
me and kind of gets the juices flowing so I
Yeah.
can get the words out on paper. But it's just weird. I have to do it. It has to be 3 songs. I don't know. It's strange. It's just I find it helps me because when I try to go in cold, it doesn't
Hmm.
work.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like it warms, gets your brain like, this is what we're doing.
It
So
does. Now,
this is
like
step
I
one of the
can't listen
process.
to
Yeah.
music while I'm writing.
I'm the same way. Unless it's no when there's no lyrics. I can't remember
Like
what's
white
that
noise, I
called.
can listen to
Yeah,
that.
like that's okay.
Yeah.
But I can't like if there's any singing, I can't because it
Mhm.
distracts me. But
Mhm. But
yeah,
before it, yeah.
I'm the same way. And what is the most surprising thing you've learned while creating your books?
Um, that's funny. I've been doing this in October will be 10 years.
Oh wow, okay. I
And
didn't realize it was that long.
yeah, when I first started, I thought I was a contemporary romance author.
Okay.
My first duet was a rock star romance. And I was going well, halfway through until I found out that I killed 3 people. And so I called up my author friend at the time and I was like, is this normal? Like in a rock star romance to kill 3 people? And she said, absolutely not. So I don't think that's normal. And I think you're a dark romance author.
Yeah.
I said, no, I'm not. She goes, yeah, I think you should start writing Mafia. And so I published that series and just called it a rock star romantic suspense.
Okay. Yeah.
I was like, I have to kill people in it. I've already done it. So from that moment on, that was my first and pretty much only foray into contemporary, and I've been Mafia ever since. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I can see that.
that's what kind of surprised me because I went into this thinking that's what I was going to be, never even giving the thought that I was going to be a dark romance Mafia writer.
Yeah. It does come kind of surprisingly easy to us, doesn't it? To start
Yeah,
just killing off people and like,
yeah,
well, obviously we have to torture this person. I don't understand. Why would you not?
exactly.
To us, it's a very rational way of thought.
It is. It's funny. I've had people read my books, like real life friends, and they're like,
Okay.
how do you come up with this? It's a little frightening.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it's just imagination and a lot of
Right.
research.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's hope no one ever looks through our Google
Oh
searches.
God, no. Oh God.
Right. And what is your writing kryptonite? So you need the music to get going, but what will take you out right away?
My family.
Yeah. Like
I love,
interrupting or just if they're
oh no.
home?
My husband and I, unfortunately and fortunately, both work from home.
Okay.
And we both have ADD. So if he's not busy doing something, he'll knock on my door and come in my office and just like
Hmm.
ask questions like, what do you want for dinner? What do you want this?
Oh,
And so
yeah.
I can be in the middle of a scene
Hmm.
and it'll completely take me out of the scene and it'll
Hmm.
take an hour to get back in it.
Yep.
Knocked out. And then you have my son who's home screaming at the video games, and his room is right there outside my office. And teenage boys cannot play video games quietly.
No, they cannot. It is not in there. Like it will physically probably kill them if they don't
Absolutely.
scream at the, yeah, I feel your pain there.
So that's usually my problem. At that point, I will pack up my laptop and go to Starbucks because it's
Oh,
the only time I can write.
yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta do that. My husband works from home too, 2 days a week, and he's usually good about staying out of the room if I have the door closed, but sometimes he'll peek his head in. He's like, "Oh, are you writing?"
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
I was.
Yeah, I mean, I've even gone so far as to put notes on the door. That doesn't help.
No, yeah, I have a thing like a doorknob hanger that's like if when it's
Mhm.
on, like I'm writing, it did right
Yep.
past it. Yeah, yeah. So does writing energize or exhaust you? Like when you're done with a like your writing session, are you
It,
pumped or are you just like I need a nap? That was
it depends. It depends on my characters, to be honest, and what stage of the book I'm in. And that's
okay.
like 20 to 30,000 words. I am
Hmm.
really energized because it's a blank canvas, it's a new story, and I feel like I'm in control of it.
Okay.
write anything that I want. The plots are going my way. And then
Hmm.
I hit that 35K, 40K. And then my characters decide, yeah, we're not so much about this plot anymore. And we're going to completely
Hmm.
eat it out the door and come up with something of our own. And I'm not in control of it anymore. And I'm just sitting there going, I don't know where this plot's going.
Hmm.
About the midway point, that's where I get stuck. And that's where the characters have taken over and they're taking it 15 different ways. And it's a guessing game. Which way should it go?
Right. Do you try to rein them in at all, or do you
I
just,
try, but
they're disobedient little bastards, aren't they?
yeah, they're almost more ADD than I am. They're like, we want to take it this way. No, we want to take it this way. Well, maybe this way. And it's
Right.
a guessing game. Which way is the best? Which way is going to
Yeah.
take us to the end?
Yeah. That can be really exhausting sometimes when it's like you're fighting with like,
Mhm.
it's like a big tug of rope, and
And by
you
the
can't
way,
win
when you finally decide which way they're taking it, you got to go back to the beginning and change the beginning because that's not the way they took it.
because they win every time.
Always.
So if a big ego hurts or helps, where do you find on the spectrum for your author persona or your author career?
Well, I am super self-deprecating to a fault. I could probably use a healthy dose of ego. It might help me a little bit because I am one of those people that, going into groups or even on my own Facebook page, to a detriment to myself, I don't post enough. I don't go, hey, this is a self-rec, or,
Hmm.
when one of my books come out, post it every single day. And I'm like, I
Hmm.
want people getting sick of me posting this. And it's to my own fault because, we're indies. That's what we have to
Right.
do. We're
Yeah.
writers, we're publishers, we're marketers, we're
Hmm.
business, we're PRs.
Right.
So we have to do it all. And so I have to take that insecurity off the table. I have to learn,
Hmm.
even after 10 years, I'm still learning to do that. Take that insecurity off the table and say, no, you have to do this because you're a one-woman show. You have to
Right.
stop worrying about what people think and what people think of you and just worry about your business.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
know,
think that's pretty
not be
common.
afraid to sell myself.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. And I think that's pretty common. Like a lot of the authors that I know that I'm friends with, we're all pretty much very similar in that. Like I'm probably the worst of the bunch, but like you, like I'm like, oh, I don't want to bother people by telling them I have a book out, but I'm like, but you have to tell them. How else will they know? Like,
Exactly. And
yeah.
I think that's why I love going to book signings because I do so much better face to face than I do
Okay.
online. Just because I feel like I can get that connection with people and make that
Hmm.
human connection with them. And I don't feel like I'm selling them as much as becoming friends with them.
Right. Yeah, I
And,
can see that.
I feel like online there's just that disconnect being personable with people and they feel like you're more salesy. So I feel like when we're face to face, it's just a different vibe.
Hmm. Do you have any book signings coming up? Are you going to
I
any this year?
do. In a couple weeks, I'm going to Dallas to Holidays with the Bells.
Oh, cool. Great. So hopefully people will
Yeah.
see this and they will
Yes, if
hit your
anyone's,
table up.
please come see me.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. What is your favorite part of the writing process, or what is your least? You can answer either way or both.
Oh, my favorite part of the writing process, the end. Probably, it goes back with what I was saying about my characters. It's the beginning and the end.
Hmm.
Beginning
Okay.
because it's exciting. I think the first chapter is my favorite thing to write
Oh yeah, I can see that. It's very
because
like you're because it's like a brand new adventure, right?
exactly you can make it anything that you want it to be. And there's nothing better than that epilogue to me,
Oh yeah.
just because knowing you're right there at writing the end is my favorite thing.
Do
So
you
the book ends, the first chapter and the epilogue.
when you do the epilogues, are you aiming towards the next story, or are you doing a like an extra for this book?
Usually, if it's not a standalone book, then
Hmm.
I'll usually write for the next series.
Okay.
Like if it's a series of interconnected standalones, then I'll
Hmm.
head towards the next book in the
Okay.
series. If it's just a series of cliffhangers leading to the next book, then
Hmm.
obviously
Right.
it doesn't
Yeah.
have it. epilogue it's leading to the next book.
Yeah.
But even if it's a standalone book, usually I try to incorporate other characters in my other series just so they
Okay.
all connect in some way, shape, or form.
Right. Yeah. And then
So,
we'll peek at what people are up to, and
yeah.
because we never really say goodbye to our characters, we just kind of, yeah, leave them on their own for a while. Well, it's been great talking to you, and I'm sure your readers were really happy to hear from you today. And hopefully, more readers will find your books and they will check out your sale coming up. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. Is there any, like, do you want to let people know where they can find you? What if they have a newsletter subscription? We'll put the your link up in the bio or the description and everything, so everyone can find you and reach out to you that way.
You can follow me from my newsletter. I send that out every 2 weeks. They can also find me on Facebook, Instagram. Um, I do have a TikTok page. I'm not great at posting on it. I'm trying to get better, I promise. But I do have one. But I am very active on Facebook and Instagram and in my reader group. So
Great.
that is Cora's Twisted Alpha Addicts. And come find me everywhere. I love to talk to people.
Great. We'll get all those links out, and then everyone will see us next. Well, they'll see me next month.
Yes.
I'm being questioned,
Mhm.
and then we'll continue from there.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was so nice talking with you today.
Bye.